All right, this is going to be a very informal video. If you saw the title of my video, it is my last video. Um, I have had gastric bypass back in December 2022, and since then I've been documenting my journey. So if you're new, my name is Katerina. I share my inner thoughts. I've been kind of using this channel as a diary just to document my weight loss journey, my health journey, and sharing any tidbits that I can share with you. So I had gastric bypass about 2.5 years ago now. I've been putting out videos on a regular, sharing my experience, sharing my ups, my downs, sharing any tricks that I can share. And I've gotten to the point now where life is just back to normal. I don't know what else to share when it comes to my own personal journey. My days are looking pretty routine now. I'm not struggling with anything. In fact, gastric bypass was, for me, a lifesaver. I documented my entire reason why and all of that, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. However, I do want to let you know that I will no longer be doing regular videos about my journey. I've gotten to the point now where I just want to live my life and enjoy it and not dwell upon this particular part of my life. However, I do recognize that it has been an extreme part of my journey that has helped me become way more active, healthier, get rid of my diabetes, my type 2 diabetes. And therefore, I think it's still important for me to share some information that I've learned, but in a different format. So if you're interested, please stick around. I'll tell you all about it. All right, so if you're new here, my name is Katerina. I had gastric bypass back in December 2022. I've documented my entire journey, so if you're interested, go ahead and check out my post videos after gastric bypass. I even shot some prior to gastric bypass. So what do I want to talk about now? Basically, I want to go over a few things that have been very crucial to me when it came to gastric bypass. I was looking back at my old videos and I was laughing. I remember doing a video before I had gastric bypass. It was about food funerals and trying to eat as much food as I could before I had the operation. And looking back at it now, I'm like, these are foods that I would never ever crave now. It's so crazy how life has changed so drastically after having had gastric bypass. The cravings are gone. Just the things that I used to want to eat and think about all the time, I don't even worry about anymore. So yeah, so it's been quite a long journey, and I've learned a lot. For those that don't know, or for those that are new to this channel, I had lost about 74 pounds prior to gastric bypass surgery. And then I've lost about another 50 some pounds after gastric bypass surgery. And the number one reason why I had gastric bypass surgery was two main reasons really, is the fact that I was morbidly obese. And I dealt with a lot of pain. And the second thing, and the most important thing I would say, was the fact that I was type 2 diabetic. And even after having lost a big amount of weight, I was still type 2 diabetes, and my doctor suggested that I maybe pursue that option. So I did. I would suggest it to everyone. I had a fantastic experience. For me, I would say that it saved my life. It's gotten me to a point where I am feeling very healthy, very strong, and I do not regret it in any sense. However, having said that, I am all over social media. I follow all kinds of people on Instagram and on Facebook, and I see that my journey is maybe not the same as others. I mean, I've seen some people struggle with their journey, and I've seen a lot of people having had some bad effects from gastric bypass. So, although I am an advocate, I do strongly suggest that you surround yourself with a very strong medical team and get the best team to support you and guide you and to really consult you in the way that you want to handle your health journey. And again, everybody's body is different and everybody's medical issues are different. So it's important that you do consult a doctor. Although I'm going to be stopping doing these regular videos, I do want to continue putting out some content regarding, the whole weight loss journey, the gastric bypass journey, and any tricks that I might still have to share. And so I'm going to be doing that, but in a different format. I have put together a particular page on Amazon with all the products that I suggest that you look into, things that might help you along your journey. Like we're talking about the basics, like a proper weight scale, a proper food measuring scale, some books that I have read that have really changed my concept of how to view this and how to change my mindset regarding this whole journey as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put those links on this channel so that you could always have access to what I've thought and what I've used and what I think would help you along your journey. As well, I'm going to be putting out videos on a weekly basis. I haven't decided yet if it's going to be like a weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, depending on what kind of content I'm going to put out. But I will be putting out some content. Maybe you won't be seeing my face, but you will be seeing my content. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I really enjoy doing videos. I enjoy doing the post-production of the videos. I like playing around with editing. I like playing around with different graphics. I am very interested in AI, so I want to continue doing that. For those that have followed me, some of you already know that I've been at home for the last 5 years raising my son. Now he's in school, and I'm at a fork in the road trying to decide what I want to do with my life. And this is completely normal for a lot of people that have had gastric bypass. You will notice that you might start thinking about doing some drastic changes in your life. And I think that's something that comes with gaining more confidence in yourself. A lot of things change after having had gastric bypass. And you'll notice that your relationship might change. You'll notice that maybe your marriage might change. You'll notice that maybe your career might change. And that is something that people don't talk about, but it is something that you will notice. You'll notice that people will start treating you differently also once you lose a certain amount of weight. So I will be putting out videos regarding that because I do think it's important for you to think about those things, especially if you're considering having gastric bypass surgery. It's important that you do realize that some of your relationships will change and that you need to surround yourself with positive, encouraging people. One of the most important thing that I would just remind everybody is no matter where you are on your journey, whether you are considering having weight loss surgery, whether you've had it already, I want you to always focus on your mindset. I want you to always think about how important it is for you to be healthy, and not only physically, but emotionally and mentally, because this is really a mental game. Going through any type of health journey, it's really a mental game. You really have to focus on staying strong in your head and in your thoughts so that your body will react to that, because it is something that is hard to do. And it's important that you're aware of that so that you can surround yourself with people that are going to help you, that are going to encourage you. And sometimes it could be a friend, sometimes it could be a family member, or sometimes it could be a health professional. Either way, it's important that you're aware of this and that you find the people that you can surround yourself with. So this video is so informal. I didn't even think about what I would be talking about. But I'll tell you where I'm at right now. So like I said, I was watching my son for 5 years at home. It was during COVID that I had him. And now he's in school and I'm at a fork in the road, in the sense that for the last 20 some years, I was taking care of call centers. So I started my career in call centers and I progressed from there. And the last position that I've had in a call center was a director of a call center. It's a very stressful, very busy kind of work. And it's not something that I'm eager to go back to. And I've taken the time to really get to know myself, particularly through this particular health journey. There's a lot of introspect that you do, a lot of thinking about your reasons why. I've consulted psychologists. I was followed for a while as well. And I've gotten to the point in my life where I've decided that I don't want to go back to the corporate world. I don't want to go back to, doing 60 to 80-hour weeks. I want to really concentrate on my health. I want to concentrate on my family. I want to spend more time with my kids, particularly now that I'm able to really play with them and have the energy to do so. So I'm at that fork in the road right now where what am I going to do? I'll tell you what I really love to do. So in the last 5 years, I've written 5 books. I love writing. Writing is my passion. I've always loved doing it. I've during this time that I wasn't working, I was still hustling. So I was doing Uber driving. I was doing hypnosis sessions. I had learned some new skills. I've worked for the government for elections. I've always had some type of side hustle, but writing is my passion. So that's something that I wish I could make money out of so that I could really concentrate on doing that. It's what really, really drives me. It brings me to a point when I'm in the writing mood that I escape reality. It's like I concentrate into what I'm doing and time flies and I love it. It's my passion. So I'm gonna try to see if I can do that. I'm gonna try to see if it's something that I can do where I could eventually make money out of it. I have written some poetry books. I do get some small residuals from it on a monthly basis from Amazon. I have written a bariatric cookbook, which I think is super useful. I absolutely love my book. I wish everybody had it in their hands. I'm going to leave a link for you because not only does it talk about like great recipes for before the operation and then the different stages after the operation, but it also talks about some essentials like the vitamins and talking about your mindset and talking about doctors. And I tried to put as much knowledge as I could in that book. So if you don't have it, please encourage me. Please go buy it. I do have a link in my description for it as well. I have it in Amazon, so you can purchase it anytime. But yes, so fork in the road, that's what I'm hoping to do. I do love making videos as well. So I do like doing video editing. I like doing content when it comes to anything that is creative. I like painting. I like thinking about maybe starting to do pottery as well. So yeah, I'm at that point in my life right now where I'm approaching my 50s. And yeah, before I turn 50, I would like to be able to have a completely new, different career and really concentrate on something that I love and hopefully get paid for it. And that's that. I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be traveling again this summer. I'm going to be taking my niece to Greece, which is exciting. She's never been there. It's just going to be her and I. So we're going to have a month worth of girl time together. It's going to be exciting. I might put out a video for that just to show you the kinds of food that I can eat after 2.5 years of gastric bypass. It's not much, but it's a lot more than I could have 2 years ago. So it's exciting. I'm really excited to go. I was in Greece 6 months after gastric bypass, or 8 months after gastric bypass. And I craved the food and it smelled so good, but I couldn't really eat much back then. So I'm hoping I could eat a little bit more this time around. So yeah. I do want to take a moment to acknowledge everybody that has supported me, everybody that has sent me messages through Instagram, through Facebook. A lot of you are in Ottawa, which is a city that I live in. And yeah, I made some wonderful friends online, and I've gotten so much encouragement and so much support. So thank you. Thank you. Your messages and your encouragement means a lot to me. I'm going to leave my Instagram handle, my personal one, as well as my This to That Life Instagram, so that you guys could follow me and see what I'm doing. I post a lot more on Instagram than I do on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you're curious and you want to see where I'm at, please go ahead and follow me. Don't be shy. Send me a message. I love responding back to your messages. And I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that no matter where you are in your journey, that you're well supported and that you love yourself enough to go through it and believe in the journey and believe in yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.